TNB or Tenaga Nasional Berhad is Malaysia's largest power and electrical supplier and one of the country's government-linked companies, GLCs. TNB also operates in the United Kingdom, Kuwait, Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Pakistan, India and Indonesia, in addition to other Asian countries. TNB has continuously grown into a utility that is sensitive to the needs of its stakeholders and the market since their initial public offering on 28 May 1992. The motivation behind all of TNB's activities is their dedication to raising the standard of living for Malaysians. As a result, the participatory use of knowledge resources in decision-making, also known as decision-making engagement, is one of the variables of components related with organizational commitment, particularly in TNB. It illustrates how organizations can involve employees in decision-making by giving them a voice in decisions that affect them directly. Delegating decision-making to others in order to achieve organizational goals can be characterized as
The process of identifying knowledge resource at TNB is they conducted annual reviews to identify their knowledge resource. It will help them to determine their importance by considering various factors that will impact the customer, such as regulation and the sustainability issues. TNB annual report might include information on company physical assets such as power plant and the transmission lines. Secondly, the top management of TNB manage their knowledge resource through managing the circular and procedure in the company. TNB creates an online database to keep all the documents. In process standardization and improvement, PSI function as a place where all procedure documents are recorded, and e-doc portal kept all the circular documents. Through these two online database, it allows employee to submit proposal for new circular and procedure. Lastly, TNB applying knowledge resource by utilize its data analysis. It will assist in decision making and problem solving. For example, by applying knowledge resource, their leadership team able to find out there are trends that lead them to change in their retailing, such as deregulation and digitization. So it will help TNB to change their retail in line with the current trend. That's all for process in organization.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Amirul Hakimi and I would like to talk about the process of identifying, managing and applying knowledge resources in the decision making and problem solving in TNB employees. Firstly, identifying. TNB employees' knowledge resources are identified through the organizational needs analysis and performance evaluation. It is used to determine the organization's training and development requirements based on the business strategy changes. It identifies the knowledge resources needed for TNB to make decision making of who is supposed to receive the training, the type of training needed, what trainees need to learn and more. Then managing. Knowledge resources of the TNB employees is managed where it will be categorized in terms of their current performance and potential. It is managed through performance management cycles so that the data gathered can be managed properly to direct and support employees to work as effectively and efficiently. Furthermore, TNB uses data they got and apply it by focusing on training and development of their employees. Employees are deployed in TNB ILSAs to train and develop with a variety of techniques to solve the issues such as low customer satisfaction. New employees will get the required knowledge throughout the training by combining explicit knowledge from session and the tacit knowledge from their supervisor. Then, process of identifying, managing and applying knowledge resources in the decision making and problem solving of TNB customers. TNB also provides a customer feedback platform where customers can submit their complaints online. They have an annual customer satisfaction index (CSI) as the primary platform to gauge and identify how happy their customers are with their service delivery and solution. Then, TNB manage knowledge resources by protecting customers' data and security. As the complaint being done online, data privacy and access are managed through the Cybersecurity Operation Model (CSOM), personal data protection policy, and strict security controls. Furthermore, TNB also used Geographic Information System (GIS) for capturing, storing, managing, and analyzing and displaying data in coordinated system to ensure that all of the data is managed effectively. Moreover, TNB apply knowledge resources to make decision and resource problem by using data from the Geographic Information System (GIS) to manage electricity supply and maintain its power grids. TNB will also readjust the amount of electricity dispatched to match real-time demand to eliminate energy wastage and reduce costs.
Firstly, evaluation of process of knowledge resource of TNB organization have been successfully in supporting the company growth and development. By conducting annual reports, creating an online database and data analysis, TNB is able to make effective and efficient decision making and problem solving in the organizational level, such as creating an online database to record all the circular procedure to ensure that everything is being recorded and saved in a systematic way. This shows that TNB are able to create an effective action to become more systematic. evaluation of process of knowledge resource of TNB customer. It is focusing on the effectiveness towards customer satisfaction. As we can see, the CSI score for financial year of 2015 is 18.0 rather than previous year where they only get 7.6. Moreover, TNB have achieved in 2019 a high score of 8.1 in their CSI, and they keep on improving where they get score of 8.6 in 2020 and the score of 8.7 in 2021. This shows that the implementation to be successful as the customer satisfaction index have increased. That's all for the evaluation part.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Mimi Zulaikha binti Shahriza, and I would like to continue the presentation with the challenges of the implementation in TNB. The first is lack of communication and an adequate flow of data. It can be explained by the fact that the staff members of TNB were not informed of the plans or adjustment that would have been implemented, which is the result of data being confused and jumbled by workers. This is because the management did not make sure that everyone understand about the division, mission, vision, goals and plans, as well as the arrangements and execution process. So it will lead to improper result for TNB, where the knowledge that is being received is full of uncertainty. The second implementation is a lack of good planning and management of human resource. This can be explained by the respondent from the staff feedback of TNB, as they said that their work environment had become quite problematic as a result of the slow filling of many vacancies in the workplace. Normally, the replacement workers for resigned or relocated employees arrive later than anticipated, and it might take much time as the replacement workers need to get ready for the new job. Thus, this has disrupted the process of using knowledge resources between employees, as the vacancy make knowledge sharing become interrupted. This has make important decision making or problem solving will become delayed because of the disruption in the process using knowledge resources that have gained between the employees. Last but not least, the last challenges of implementation in TNB is no clear direction from the headquarters. This can be a major problem in the team management, especially from the top level management towards the low level management, as they will feel more confused about the information and the direction for what they actually should do. This is because it clearly showed that the fact of the strategies or company policies were continuously evolving, and that finalizing blueprints was impossible to do, as they needed to wait for the approval and the adjustment from the top management. Apart from that, it was true because when the policies or strategies of the company keep on changing, it is kind of difficult to follow up, as they need to get ready for the new changes without a clear direction from the top management.
Next, I will explain about the suggestion or recommendation part. The first recommendation is to set minimum communication standards. TNB has a large number of employees, which is 34,938 employees in 2021. So for the information to reach this large number of employees, communication had to be efficient and effective. TNB can instruct its staff on communication skills. Employee will learn skills like active listening, working well in teams, and effective communication with co-workers during this course. Second suggestion is that TNB can improve their working environment. The workplace has a significant impact on employees' productivity, attitude, and other factors. TNB has to leverage cutting-edge technology to create a solid plan that would enable its employees to perform their jobs more effectively. Modern technology aids in keeping businesses properly organized and improving communication. To make connecting with one another easier and more accessible, employees can send email, videos, or text, or hold meetings using the video conference. This eliminates the needs for constant presence at the workplace. The management can fill out everything connected to the tasks using the most recent system so that it is accessible to other subordinates or high level of management. However, for this to be successful, TNB must first give the staff access to advanced technology. Lastly, ensure the company's overarching plan and the talent strategy are compatible. Every organization needs a clear understanding of its aim for its personnel, which is provided by its vision, mission, and objectives. As a result, management is responsible for ensuring that all employees' actions are consistent with the company's visions and the goal. Additionally, the most important and fundamental aspect of managing the proactive workforce is to coordinate the talent management process plan with the business overall strategy.
Finally, in conclusion, Tenaga Nasional Berhad has the ability to identify, manage and utilize knowledge. The outcomes show that there is high employee involvement in knowledge resources and decision making. The fact that employees are permitted to participate in organizational decision making may be the purpose. The findings also show that most TNB employees were satisfied with their participation in organizational decision making. Because of this, decisions made by employees themselves have a big influence and are better for both customers and employees. In addition, the power sector, particularly Tenaga Nasional Berhad, which is the largest electricity utility in Malaysia and a prominent utility firm in Malaysia, contributes to the growth of countries. If the power sector wants to stay competitive and meet changing market trends and customer needs, it will profit from embracing sustainability and digitalization in the country. I think that's all from my group. Thank you.